So making his way to the red corner is Daniel ASENOV of Bulgaria.
And now, please welcome in the blue corner of the ring, the boxer representing Spain, Gabriel ESCOBAR MASCUYANO.
I'm sure that Daniel ASENOV will make his way to the red corner of the correct ring in due course. His opponent is Gabriel ESCOBAR of Spain. He'll be boxing out of the blue corner. So it's a fresh trim for Daniel ASENOV. Up the steps in sprightly fashion to take up residence in the blue corner is ESCOBAR. So Alexander Kamidov of Uzbekistan, the referee. And we are underway. 54-kilogram bantamweight action, and what a contest we have in prospect here, because it features two men who know one another very well indeed. They hail from Bulgaria and Spain. The boxer wearing red is Daniel ASENOV, part of an 8-man Bulgarian boxing team, 24 years of age. Good left jab landed by the boxer in blue, who's also part of an 8-strong squad for Spain. And that is Gabriel ESCOBAR, 25 years of age, from Madrid. And these boxers have met one another 3 times before, facing off for the 4th time. The man in red won the first 2 to take continental under-22 titles. And most recently, it was the man in blue who prevailed. So which way is this one going to go? Overall, the success favoring the man in red. The most recent victory going to ESCOBAR. Always meeting in continental finals, because ASENOV's success is coming in the European under-22 event as ESCOBAR goes to work with straight shots to the body. ESCOBAR's victory came in the gold medal bout of the 2019 European Games in Minsk. So they know all about one another, as ASENOV trying to get busy with his hands. Counter left hand was rapid from ESCOBAR, and it found the mark as well. Both boxers keen to give away as little as possible. Good defense with the glove to deflect that right hand that came in by ASENOV, and then that flicking right hand from ASENOV just caused ESCOBAR to lose balance. Good use of the right hand on the inside by ESCOBAR. ESCOBAR looking to lead off with regularity. Good defense with the gloves once again to block that shot from ASENOV, and it's ESCOBAR leading off. ASENOV tries to initiate with a left hand to the body that wasn't too far away. Inside the final minute of the opening round, as ESCOBAR scores with another straight right to the body, ASENOV tries with the same shot. Counter left hand in that exchange, for my money, was the best shot of the trade-off, and there's a good right hand over the top from ESCOBAR. And the counter left hand I was referring to came from the man in blue as well. Good work to the body from ASENOV. And a counter right hand is a beautiful shot. ASENOV sprinting right back into the pocket, going in search of his reply. Backs up the man in blue to the corner. Very good round of boxing between these two experienced, skillful operators. I happen to think the man in blue edged it, but how will the judges see it? It was very close, very competitive between two boxers of high skill. And Here's confirmation, a 4-1 split in favor of Escobar of Spain, the judge from Egypt, preferring the work of the man in red. Terrific opening round here in the round of 32 in the 54-kilogram bantamweight division. And again, with no seeding, you've got an Olympic quarter-finalist facing off against a former European champion, and here they are facing off in the first preliminary round. No rankings, no seedings in evidence here in Belgrade. Some terrific shot selection from both boxers, but particularly Escobar. Good right hand on the at the start of the round from ASENOV. Look at both boxers stepping up the pace here in the opening 15 seconds of round 2, but the defense is proving very difficult to penetrate, and maybe in a contest where the boxers are keen to give precious little away, somebody's going to have to sustain an attack here, roll the dice and maybe take a little bit of risk. Good right hand from Escobar was an eye-catching shot, and it was accentuated by the fact that he stepped off as well. ASENOV with a nudging left hook around the corner, went behind the right glove of the man in blue. Escobar in his second appearance in the World Championships, having made it through to the quarterfinals in 2017, and there he scores with a right hand once again. ASENOV was a quarter-finalist 2 years ago, losing to Shakabadin Zoirov of Uzbekistan at the quarter-final stage. It's his fourth appearance in the World Championships, and Escobar really encouraging himself and celebrating the successes that he's having. Good right hand to the body by ASENOV. Escobar short to the mark because, ASENOV was short to the mark because Escobar's movement is very good. It's when circling his man. There's a good right hand to the body from the man in red. Heads coming dangerously close together as both boxers were committing to attacks. Gloves blocking a lot of that cluster of punches from Escobar. Beautiful movement in the pocket, and Escobar celebrating that, playing matador as he goes walkabout and scores with a flicking left jab. Minute to go in the second round. Trip hammer of a left jab catches the advancing ASENOV, and then there's a spearing southpaw left as Escobar switching his feet. Now he's back in the right-handed stance, the orthodox stance, using all of the space of the ring. And he's making it very difficult indeed for the man in red to tag him cleanly. Good right hand to the body, then left hook to the head from ASENOV. Escobar came back with a right hand of his own. Good movement in the pocket from ASENOV. But again, the flicking punches as ASENOV, swinging and missing, did catch him with the left hand. Escobar found his way to center ring. ASENOV literally ran after him in a bid to close the distance. Hard left hook was caught by the glove of Escobar. Good defenses once again as he put the knuckles up to his temple. Second round in the book, and a very good round of boxing produced by the man in blue. Make no mistake, ASENOV is in it every punch of the way, but I think he's being edged here. Conceded the first on a 4-1 split. What will the judges tell him about the outcome of the second round? I happen to think that this man, Escobar, edged it, but how will the judges see it? And this time it's a clean sweep in favor of the Spanish boxer. Escobar leading 20 points to 18 for judges 1 through 4. It's all square on the card of judge number 5 from Egypt. 1 round apiece, 19 points apiece. But Escobar, his movement posing real difficulties for ASENOV, and he simply can't catch the man cleanly on a consistent basis. Look at the movement off the ropes. And he knows what a difficult mission this is proving to be. He's got to go for broke now if he hopes to progress in this bantamweight tournament. Too much water on the face of Gabriel Escobar. A referee from Uzbekistan happy, and the contest resumes. And on the resumption of the contest, it's a jolting left jab, pistoned out by Escobar. He's spoken to about having to keep his head up. Remember, there was that brief cameo in the second round where he was dipped low at the knees and just bobbing and rolling beneath the punches that ASENOV was trying to catch him with, but he didn't have any success. And why I mention that is that Escobar's head was dangerously close to dipping below the belt line of his opponent. He wasn't spoken to about it on that occasion, but he was spoken to about keeping his head up here in the second round. In the final round, excuse me. Good right hand to the body landed by ASENOV. Left hook upstairs is a successful shot from the man in red, but it was countered by the man in blue as Escobar continues to move terrifically in the pocket. Almost lost his footing there as he went to back up towards the ropes and the perimeter of the ring. Perhaps just to buy himself some time, he initiated a clinch. Solid left hand to the body from ASENOV on the resumption, looking to slow down the movement that has served Escobar so well in the first two rounds. Left hand landed with the inside of the glove, and again the defenses of Escobar sturdy because that right hand that came bombing in, there it is again, it's being caught by the glove of the man in blue, so not scoring punches, and that's a cleverly picked right hand to the body from Escobar, who is continuing to select his shots beautifully. ASENOV comes back with a left hand to the body of his own. Double left hand upstairs is caught by the defenses of the man in blue once again. Body shots exchanged between the two boxers, and then it's physical as Escobar clamped up his man and wouldn't release him. Left hand success downstairs for ASENOV, who's continuing to press, looking for the massive final round and the inside the distance finish that he needs. Escobar's got to watch himself here, because if he picks up a warning, that would change the complexion of the contest entirely. And it's becoming increasingly physical. No love lost between these two, remember. This the fourth time they're sharing a boxing ring. And it's a keenly contested rivalry between the two of them. But with less than a minute to go, unless ASENOV can do something drastic and dramatic, it's going to be all square at 2 victories apiece, with Escobar having taken the 2 most recent editions of this tetralogy. Beautiful right hand off the ropes from Escobar, who is now using the space of the ring to frustrate ASENOV by maintaining the gap between them. ASENOV simply can't close the distance to land leather on his opponent, made to miss once again, and Escobar up on his toes, just dancing this one out now, seeing it over the line, trying to close the gap with a desperate last bull rush is ASENOV, but he's not going to get it done. Another clinch initiated by Escobar, very clever boxing indeed by the man in blue. And look at the difference in body language. ASENOV back to his red corner with his head bowed. And it was an altogether more confident strut, full of swagger by the man from Madrid as he made his way back to the blue corner. He knows he's done enough. And I think he has taken this one. Maybe a 4-1 split, but I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. What say the judges at the conclusion of that bout? So Gabriel Escobar gets the victory over his familiar rival. A unanimous points win over Daniel ASENOV. Wonderful to see that camaraderie and sportsmanship between the boxer and the coaches of his opponent. Very good display by Gabriel Escobar. His movement served him terrifically over the course of the 3 3-minute rounds. ASENOV was in it, but never doing enough to convince the judges to vote in his favor. A very good display by the man from Madrid. And it's Gabriel Escobar who evens up this 4-fight series at 2 wins apiece. And he's won the last 2 of them. He goes through to the round of 16 in the men's 54-kilogram bantamweight division.